Okay, good evening, everyone. I call to order the City Council regular session, December 17, 2018, 6 o'clock p.m., City Municipal Building. Please rise to the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Janet, take the roll call, please.
Alderpersons Goodhue. Here. Hanson. Here. Plum.
Here.
Marty.
Here.
Panaleo.
Here.
Robinson.
Here.
Mayor Hilson.
Here.
Sergeant Schley.
Here.
Chief Lubby.
Here.
Street Superintendent Barry.
Here. Okay, thank you, Janet. Approval or correction of minutes for the meeting held on December 3rd, 2018, regular session, and the budget public hearing.
I do have a correction for the minutes. If you go to page 7 of your packet on your computer, it says, well, going to the page before, it says motion by Goodhue, second by Jungenberg Klum, to adopt resolution relating to public works employee salaries, benefits. Motion by Marty, second by Robinson, to send agenda items 5 through 11 to personnel to equivalate salaries. Motion by Marty to amend the motion and send agenda items 5 through 11 to closed session. Meeting of council, second by Robinson, roll call. All voted aye, Jungenberg Klum voted no. And then the number 6 through number 11 on there needs to be deleted from the
7 through 11.
second.
Motion and second.
What's that?
Number 7 through 11, the motion and the second.
Yeah,
So that was part of the original motion.
and somehow it got added into the minutes. So that's just the correction.
Correct, and delete that for those items.
Okay. Other than that, I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as,
I'll second that.
Okay, any other questions, concerns? Okay, Janet, take the vote, please.
Plum.
Yes.
Marty.
yes.
Panaleo.
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
Goodhue.
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Janet. Motion passed. Petitions and communications, citizen comment. Discussion of any topic brought before the council during petitions and communications. Anyone have anything? Nothing? Okay. Oh, Matt?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Okay, moving right along then. Okay, the report of standing committees. Does anybody have any questions on any of the committee meetings?
I'd like to just at least give an update and a couple corrections to the fire district meeting.
Okay,
Just wanted to give an update that the new fire truck, we just made the first payment on it. We haven't gotten it yet, but we saw the pictures and it's looking great. It's got sides on it. It's ready to be delivered anytime now. They gave permission for the fire department to start moving things into the new building starting on Wednesday. So that's great news. They went through, this last meeting, they went through the new insurance policies for the new building and all that will entail. And also that Mark at Adams had given us a grant for computers and printers. So they delivered the printers and actually 3 Dell computers, a printer, toner, cartridges, and paper were donated to the fire department at the last meeting, plus the services that would have normally cost the fire department $13,000, they did it for $4,000. So that was a very nice
Who
gesture on
made
their
that?
part. Mark at Adams. And that we're under budget right now, so that means that we're gonna be able to look at some of the things that we need to put back in the docket that we originally had taken out, and one of those items was the hose racks for drying our hoses. So that's coming back up. We also was able to get the money now for the kitchen cabinets, so those are gonna be taken care of also. We're gonna be looking at an open house in the spring of 2019, and looking forward to everyone coming to the open house. The two changes is, somewhere in here, it stated that we had gotten the letters for outside of the station, but actually we're getting the quotes for the lettering for outside of the station. And then down at the bottom of the page, where it says in 725 to Jewel by Euclid and second by Sorensen, that should have been for the total amount of $325 and not $725. Our next meeting will be January 10th here at the municipal building at 6 o'clock.
Okay, thank you, Bobby. Any other questions, comments? Okay. Report of city officers. Mayor. Well, I would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year also. And remember, during the Christmas season with your Christmas trees, if you have real Christmas trees, make sure that you keep them properly watered so they don't dry out excessively, and keep them away from heat sources. And make sure you inspect your lights, that they're working properly and that they don't short out on you where they could cause a fire. And please continue to be safe as you're traveling around the city, watching for the children in the mornings and the afternoons getting on and off in the school buses. And please be careful at the Highway 13 Highway Railroad grade crossing. Look, listen, and live. That's about all that I have. Police Chief Lauby, department update?
We kind of mentioned it at the last meeting. We got the repair issues with Squad 10 that we'll be working on, and our body cameras, we're working with the company on those to either get a remedy to problems we've been having when we turn them on. They just continually say booting. So we're going to continue to work with them on a resolution to solving that problem. That's all I have to report. Sergeant Schley has anything to add?
Nope, not this time.
Okay, well, thank you. Okay, Street Superintendent Barry.
Just a couple of quick things. The last snowstorm, things went fairly good. We had a couple issues with one of the plows. Public Works and I are working on that. The ferret tank update for the treatment plant, it is now back filled up and back online. Things so far are going good with that. Other thing that I'd like to mention is city sidewalks after snowstorms, they need to be shoveled and free and clear of any ice or snow, and that's something that we're going to be working on is residential sidewalks in the future here too. So that's about it for right now.
Okay, and I suppose we should also remind the citizens of the winter parking restriction. It runs from November 15th
Yes.
through April 15th.
Yep.
And you have to park on the alternate side of the street. And it goes by the date after midnight. If it's a even day after midnight, you have to be parked on the even side of the street. If it's an odd number day, then you have to park on the odd side of the street. And I believe that runs from 12 a.m. until 8 a.m., correct? Okay.
Yes. And when we've had issues, I've worked with the police department on it when we've been in plowing. We've had some issues on some of the streets, but I've worked with them on it, so.
Okay, well, good. Okay, thank you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Question. Main Street, by the Grove stoplight, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Who is responsible for plowing the area that goes across? Here's the road, here's the stop sign, or stoplight. Then to to get onto the road, to cross over, there was a bunch of piled up snow and ice. Makes it really difficult. It was on the side where Becky's and it was on that side. It was really very hard to cross that road safely because you couldn't get really down to the crosswalk to get across.
The businesses are responsible for their sidewalks from their buildings to the curb lines, and that includes the sidewalk aprons. Whoever owns the business at that corner is supposed to be responsible for removing the snow on the sidewalks, sidewalk aprons, so.
It's just,
Yes.
there was a little problem there, and I was just curious.
I'll take a look at it.
Thank you.
But
Okay. Okay, moving along to new and unfinished business. Item number 1, reconsideration of resolution 2018-13R relating to crewman salary and benefits.
What's that? It should be.
It should be
It
tabled.
wasn't.
Okay,
It
I'll
wasn't
make,
pretty-
I'll make a motion to table this item until we can discuss it further.
Consider and send it to close.
Yeah.
Consider and
Yes.
send it.
Okay.
And I'll second that.
Okay, any questions or comments? No. Janet, take the vote, please.
Marty,
Yes.
Paleo,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Plum.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Janet. Motion passed. Item number 2, approve change order number 1, A-1 Excavating Incorporated, Pierce Street Utility Extension.
We discussed this at finance today.
Yes.
Did finance approve of that?
Well, I make a motion to accept the relating change order number 1, A1 Excavating Incorporated, Pierce Street Utility Extension.
I'll second that.
Okay, any questions or comments?
That's the one for the decrease of the change order of 96,000? Is that correct?
That's the one that's
Okay.
going to remove the items off
Yes.
of the docket that was originally on
Right.
for improvements to Pierce Street.
It reduced it from 333,000 and some dollars down to
36 something.
296,000.
something like that, yes, yes.
That's the one.
That's just the change order.
Okay. Any other questions or comments? Okay, Janet, take the vote, please.
Paleo,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Plum,
Yes.
Marty.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Janet. Motion passed. Item number 3, approve MSA, Professional Services Agreement, Utility Project Amendment 1.
We recommended this at finance tonight.
It went through finance.
It went through finance,
Yes, yes.
and it was recommended.
I'll make a motion to approve.
And I'll second that.
Okay, any further questions or comments? Okay, Janet, take the vote, please.
Robinson,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson,
No.
Plum,
No.
Marty.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Janet, motion passed. Okay, item number 4, I believe item number 4 we can strike. That was approve MSA Professional Service Agreement, Pierce Street Utility Project Amendment 1. That's correct?
We withdrew that.
Yeah, we withdrew that finance. Do we have to vote on it or do anything? No.
There's no
It
motion.
was withdrawn from the
It's withdrawn,
contractor.
so it's gone, okay.
It's through
Okay.
Public Works and Finance now.
Okay. Moving on to item number 5. Discussion recommendation relating to pay request number 2, Spring Lakes Contracting Incorporated, Facility Improvements Project.
That was,
They're the ones that are working on the wastewater treatment plant.
we recommended to pay that. Pay request number 2.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Okay, any other questions or comments? Okay, Janet, take the vote, please.
Hanson,
Yes.
Clum,
Yes.
Marty,
Yes.
Panaleo,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Goodhue.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Janet. Motion passed. Item number 6. Introduce, adopt resolution 2018-27R relating to authorized representative to file applications for financial assistance from the State of Wisconsin Community Development Investment, CDI, grant program, Bork Development.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that.
Okay, any questions or comments? Okay, Janet, take the vote, please.
Clum,
Yes.
Marty,
Yes.
Panaleo,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Janet. Motion passed. Item number 7. Introduce, adopt resolution 2018-25R relating to intern chief of police salary. That they're gonna extend Jason's contract
By 1 month.
by 1 month, January 1st, 2019 to January 31st, 2019, to help him with the transition with the new incoming chief.
I'll make a motion to adopt a resolution 2018-25R.
I'll second it.
Okay, any questions or comments? Okay, Janet, take the vote, please.
Marty,
Yes.
Panaleo,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Clum.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Janet. Motion passed. Item number 8. Introduce, adopt resolution 2018-26R relating to police commander salary and benefits.
I'll make a motion to adopt resolution 2018-26R.
I'll second it.
Okay, any questions or comments?
Yes, I have some. I'm not gonna stop this. I thought about it. But I talked with Jason, I talked with Scott, and, I'm not sure where we came up with this new position through personnel, and all of a sudden we're seeing it in the middle without approving a position through council first. And secondly, I'm not sure exactly where the policy is for the city of Adams as far as their personnel committee goes, but 99% of the municipalities in the state, Public Works, the fire department, and the police department don't fall under personnel. I'm not sure where we are for the city, so with that being said, I will go ahead and let the vote go. But from this time forward, we need to find out what our policy is and then take actions according properly. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Matt. Any other questions, comments, or concerns?
The position was asked, it was sent to personnel and asked to create the workings for hiring. So we went through the complete process,
I
as was as was requested by
I
the
understand that.
council.
And when we did the patrol officer position through public safety, we sent it to council for approval before we went ahead and filled that position. That's where my concern was. You made a position and you filled it without even getting approval of the position. We don't even know what the workings of the position is. You just came up with it and now you've appointed and you put Scott and you put Jason on the spot. So that's why I said I'm not gonna stop it. I will go with the council here and I will vote yes on this, but we need to find out where we sit so we don't make this type of mistake in the future. That's where I'm coming from.
Isn't it the way the state statute is with the state of Wisconsin? It's fire and police.
Right, and
That
certain
goes
things,
through fire and goes through safety for police
or a commission, yes.
or commission.
Yes.
That's through the state
But
statute.
like I said, I don't know what the city of Adams policy is for personnel. It might be in there, I don't know. I didn't get a chance to find that. So that's why I said we need to sit down and figure it out so we don't make these mistakes in the future. And I could be wrong, I don't know. It might be a blanketed thing for personnel in the city of Adams, like Scott and I, or I mean, like Jason and I were speaking of just for council. Neither one of us know. So I'm not gonna stop it. I just wanna make sure that if we do anything when it comes to the police department in the future, if it's not through personnel, through the city, then we need to do it in the right committees and then send it to personnel and then send it to council for approval and then go ahead and vote on it the way it's supposed to be. I'm not trying to slap hands or upset anybody. I just wanna make sure we do it right.
Maybe Janet has some insight. What he asked me about was a police and fire commission, and the city doesn't have one of those, so I don't, and since I've been here, I have no idea. All these meetings are different than what I'm used to in a township. I don't know which committee,
We have the police review board, however.
but that's for discipline, not
That's
for.
right.
Right,
Exactly.
right. That said that, I
Exactly.
read that to you out there, that discipline doesn't go through personnel
But
when it comes to the fire department or the police
in the
department.
past, it's always
So they-
gone through
So-
the personnel.
Right, that's what I was wondering, if it was
Police.
blanketed in their policy, or if it's just something that's always been overlooked and we've never really paid attention to it. So,
Well, I think originally though there was, back with safety when Robert was here, that it came to safety first. And it went to personnel.
all right, let's take the vote, Janet.
Okay, yeah, take the vote, Janet, please.
Paleo,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Clum,
Yes.
Marty.
No.
Okay, thank you, Janet. Motion passed. Okay, item number 9. Approve hiring of full-time police officer Corey Valaquette.
He was here. but
I'll
he
make that
got put on the
recommendation.
call.
Did you get a call?
You got a call.
Okay.
So he was here.
Yeah,
I'll make that recommendation.
okay.
I'll second.
Okay, any questions or concerns? Okay, Janet, take the vote, please.
Robinson,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Clum,
Yes.
Marty.
Yes.
Paleo.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Janet. Motion passed. Okay, item number 10, approved purchase of laptop computer for the police department. And that was okayed by the finance committee.
I'll make a motion to purchase the laptop computer for the police department.
I'll second it.
Okay, any questions or comments? Okay, Janet, take the vote, please.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Clum,
Yes.
Marty.
Yes.
Paleo.
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Janet. Motion passed. Okay, item number 11, approved squad car repair. That was tabled by the finance committee at the meeting. Okay. Item number 12, approve rate increase for the city attorney.
We discussed this at finance, and the recommendation was for
rather than $135, it was, we would offer $130 an hour. I'll make that motion for 130.
I'll second.
Okay, any questions or comments? Okay, Janet, take the vote, please.
Plum,
Yes.
Marty,
Yes.
Panaleo,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Thank you, Janet. Motion passed. Okay, item number 13. Approve municipal building cleaning contract.
This was also approved or recommended at finance to do what? To accept the,
To approve it, to approve it.
approve the contract as presented on the packet for the 3 employees to do work for us.
See that in my packet.
I don't see it on mine either. Should be. Page 50. 56
Find out about the
of
insurance.
75.
That's what it was tabled. What did we find out about the insurance? That's why it was tabled before.
The insurance, we reached out to them, and basically, Keith had voiced his concern. But he said, basically, it's pretty much what their company had done in the past, is after a husband and wife were retiring, they had kept them on, they already know they were loyal, dependable employees. They kept them on for cleaning purposes, and he said it's basically a win-win. What's presented is the same as what it was.
So where does, I know Roger had mentioned in regards to if somebody was to fall, where does the liability stand?
What he basically said as well is, the city can get this coverage, and the next day, that contractor could cancel it anyways, and the city would still be liable.
I don't have a problem with you guys cleaning it, I just don't wanna have anybody get injured and then find out that we're not one.
I'll make a motion to approve the municipal building cleaning contract.
I'll second that.
Okay, any other questions or comments? Okay, Janet, take the vote, please.
Marty,
No.
Panaleo,
Yes.
Robinson,
No.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Plum.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Janet. Motion passed. Okay, item number 14, approve issuance of operator's license.
I'll make a motion to approve the operator's license.
I'll second.
Okay, any questions or comments? Okay, Janet, take the vote, please.
Panaleo,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Plum,
Yes.
Marty.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Janet. Motion passed. Item number 15, approve payment of bills.
I'll make a motion to approve the payment of the bills.
I'll second it.
Okay, any questions or comments? Okay, Janet, take the vote, please.
Robinson.
Yes.
Goodhue.
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Plum.
Yes.
Marty.
Yes.
Cantaleo.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Janet. Motion passed. Okay. Next item here, adjourn from open session and immediately reconvene in closed session for considering employment, promotion, compensation, or performance evaluation data of public employees over which the government body has jurisdiction or exercises responsibility. Public employees dash SS 19-85 parentheses 1 parentheses C.
So move.
I'll second it.
Okay, Janet, take the vote, please.
Goodhue.
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Plum.
Yes.
Marty.
Yes.
Cantaleo.
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Janet. Motion passed.